Come on in, yo. Welcome. What it do? What it do? Thank you for stopping by here on TikTok Live. Come on in and happy, I want to say Wednesday, October what are we at? The 19th, 2022. Welcome. Come on in. It's going to be a mini, I don't know what to call it, discussion reading. I got four, let me see, one, two, three, four, okay? Four decks that I'm guided to use to talk about, kind of going along the lines of what we were talking about earlier when I came in live with y'all and we were talking about narcissism. But now the topic is not so much about narcissism as it is about what were you taught? What were you taught about human behavior? What were you taught about mental health? What were you taught about life and life skills as you sit and reflect in retrospect? What were you taught? How does this play out? How did it affect you? Okay, so we're going to get archetypal energies. We're going to get overall guidance. We're going to get the behavioral health deck here involved. Whether this is about you or somebody that you're thinking of. Okay, but come on in, yo. Oh, bloom. I know I'm behind. Some of y'all are going to be like, she still haven't. I know. I only uploaded one to the YouTube. I got to catch up. I got a lot going on here. But we're going to get there, okay? We're going to get there. So I want to talk to y'all too. See, I hope. If you're comfortable, of course. If you're not comfortable with talking and you just want to listen right now, that's fine. But I would like to see how y'all feel about it, what you think. Hey, welcome. Pisces is in the house. We got water energy here. All right. My son's a Scorpio. Water energy. He's a trip, but I digress. My son's a trip. But I want to know how y'all feel. Like, have you ever just sat and thought about, okay, like, well, because we just do life. Most of us have learned and have been trained, whether this is directly or indirectly, to just survive. So you're trying to just basically keep your head above water. You're just, just trying to manage to have somewhere to lay your head and pay your bills, but no relationship skills, no life skills, no mental health, no, you know what I'm saying? We just bump through. We bump through. We do a religion and we bump through. We do a religion and we bump through. That's it. Okay? And how has this played out in your life? How has it affected you? How has it formed your view about how do you do relationships, whether this is personal, romantic, professional? How is your relationship with yourself? Have you ever sat with that? I have. Most of us have been trained, and this is not a slight against us. It's not a slight. It's just an assessment. It's an observation, okay? It's not a slight about, what that mean. It just means that we were not taught. We didn't have the proper examples. The people that cared for us were not taught, did not have the proper examples, did not give that to us, and we were just given what was already there. Okay, we do a religion, bitch. This is what we believe, bitch. But we have problems, and we just push through life, and we pretend like we don't have problems. And how has that played out, though? There's so much unhealthy energy. How has that really, really played out? Right? So let's see. So this is not like a full layered reading. This is for those of you who give the intention, high vibrational energies and frequencies only. Okay. About what were you taught about life? What were you taught about life? What are the archetypal energies? How has this affected you? We're going to get from 4 different decks here. You or someone that you're thinking about, okay? Whether this is about you or energies that were caring for you, caretakers, siblings, whomever, whatever, right? Take it how it resonates, because this is all zodiacs. All right? It's all elements. It's masculine and feminine. All right. Thinking woman. I saw that. Let's see. Light team. Thinking man. Interesting. Bear with me. All tied up. I know where this is going. I know where it's going. Blossoming abundance. I see it already, team. First chakra. See, most of us, this is the survivalist energy. Lower chakras. Survival of the fittest. Root chakra energy. Hedonistic energy. Lust. Sex. Most of us have been taught to attempt to tie a man down in order to get your blossoming abundance. Even if you're a woman, so please don't take offense to this. It's not really about if it's a man or a woman. It's just the energy. I have thinking man here. And a lot of us have been taught to not, some of us have been taught to be manipulative here. Emotional manipulation with masculine energy. We've been taught something toxic about masculine energy. What it is to be strong, to maybe not show your heart, to focus on money, to use relationships to get something here. Whether this is directly or indirectly, this is ironic. Wow. But see, we don't question none of it. It's to us, it's like we're just running off of it. It's like, oh, this is life. This is how it is. This is what you do. This is what you do. TV shows it. We laugh at it. We think it's cute. This is what the homies is doing. This is what the culture is doing. This is what, you know, woo, bitch. Look, we're taught to be Don Juans. Boom. Oh. Don Juan came out at the bottom of the deck. So we're definitely dealing with masculine. Archetypal energy, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. These are the example ships that we came out of, okay? And so because we could have come out of these example ships, some of us probably became it, okay? One way or the other. Taught how to be a hoe. Man or a woman, basically. Taught how to be a Don Juan. Taught how to be a prostitute. Taught how to, you know what I'm saying? Objectify and try to tie up. How to be stuck on a man or a woman. How to be stuck on trying to get, you know, looking at a man or a woman as the key to your success. How to steal. Some of us has been taught how to steal, bitch. I got thinking man, all tied up, blossoming abundance. Yeah, how to think about, wow, bitch. Some of us, listen, we have been directly or indirectly taught how to be a trickster. That's basically what this is. Somebody, if it's not you, someone you're thinking of, it could be your caretakers, it could be, you know, the authority figures in your life or siblings, but somebody about life, relationships. See, we're moving out labels here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of it all. Taught how to be a liar, how to entrap people, and how to steal people's abundance. How to be vengeful, resorting to violence in the name of getting what you want. Yeah, somebody. Somebody, okay, using talent as an excuse. Posing as the starving artist or trying to elicit pity. Yep. Some of us has learned that. All right, so we're going to pull here. Archetypal energy. What do we know about life? What does someone know about life? What has someone been taught, whether this is officially or indirectly, because it shows up what we really believe, what we have been taught, what's in our subconscious shows up in our lives. Not what we're saying, not the labels that we're subscribing to. Those are our labels and our uniforms, our outfits, and our performances. But beyond that, our day-to-day conduct, everyday regular life, aside of how many scriptures we read for the day, or how long we prayed a prayer, or what Reiki center we was at and how long that session was, or however many posts we posted on Instagram and what that looked like, and you know what I'm saying, how many paraphernalias we bought and taken a picture of. Past all of that, the actual decisions we are making, the actual conduct and behaviors towards ourselves and others, that is the reality of it all. This is why you guys hear me push hard about getting out of the label, get past all of that, because that don't mean much of nothing. When no one's looking, right? King. Got masculine energy leading here. Rescuer. Oh boy. Don Juan. Oh shit, bitch. This is showing enough prostitution, gigolo energy here on the board. Because Don Juan is clarifying, blossoming abundance. So most of us from the shadow side of things, we've been taught some toxic masculine energy. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. So that's a very greedy energy. It's a bullying energy. It's a selfish energy. And that's what most of us have been taught. Directly or indirectly. And we didn't question it. We didn't challenge it. We have media that, you know, perpetuates it. We have people that celebrate it because of those who benefit from it. Until we get on the receiving end and the brunt end of the toxicity that that energy presents. Okay? We could have been taught by a father, right, to either use feminine wiles, again with this tied up energy. Rescuer, it says here, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So this is somebody that likes to act like a rescuer but keeps people needy. Why? In order to what? How to trap somebody. How do you keep somebody tied to you? Act like you're the rescuer and make it almost virtually impossible for them to be able to leave you. Whether this be by sabotaging their growth and success and their development so that they can become healthy, independent, you know, thriving adults in society. Whether this be by dangling carrots in front of them while sabotaging their growth to be able to get carrots on their own. Sorry about that. I know it's going in and out. Hold on. Sorry. Bear with me. I'm trying to look at the connection. I'm sorry, guys, if it's in and out. That's probably annoying. But it bounces from data to Wi-Fi. So I'm just checking it. I'm looking at it. Bear with me. I know this sucks. But, yeah. So we were taught to either play helpless, or we were taught to use our positions, or somebody was taught to use their positions of power to get people stuck. Using it for that way, thinking of ways to get people stuck. Some of us have been taught to feel like we're that victim energy here, and that the only way to abundance is to be a hoe. Don Juan. I have a masculine, toxic masculine energy, either to attract Don Juans or to be a Don Juan. Okay? Using the power of romantic attraction. So in other words, I call them rescue, respite relationships. I'm going to use that I'm sexy, I'm hot, I'm fine, my man wiles or my feminine wiles, You heard me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Okay? So I can have somebody be my sugar mama, my sugar daddy. You heard me? That this is the ticket. This is the tickets. I'm serious. This is the ticket. These are archetypal energies that most of us don't know we came hardwired with. King, rescuer, Don Juan. Some of us like to be the rescuer, right? But it's an attempt to have control. This is that energy in the middle. To feel big, to feel powerful, to feel important, right? Wow. So again, this is whether this is you or someone in your life. Could be your parents, your siblings, the authority figures, someone you dated, someone you married, it just doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Athlete, here we go. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. False sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Yeah. Woo. Denial of truth. We were taught to deny our emotions here. It has the full. Using humor to wound people rather than liberate. Denial of their true emotions. Okay, over focus on this physical, right? I'm indestructible. I'm the motherfucker, right? Athlete. I'm the shit. Entitlement. Not, but this is what we were taught. We were taught. Okay, and then to try to elicit pity from people. Okay, everybody needs help, you guys. So that's not what we're talking about. Everybody needs somebody, blah, 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 right? So we're not talking about that in that regard. Okay? We're talking about the people that they go around doing a whole lot of fucked up shit for a whole long time in life because of this energy. And then when, times are hard or something happens, then it's like, oh, I'm just trying to woo this, you know what I'm saying? Lighting. Let's get the behavioral health involved here. Behavioral health deck. We got the archetype energy on the board already. We got the areas of life. So money driven, abundance. Most of us have been taught to focus at all costs, even if it lands you in jail. With this all tied up energy, okay, taught how to be a criminal, taught how to get caught up and then expect people to rescue, how to just be a fucking tornado, bitch. We're going through towns, bitch, destroying everything, bitch. And then just destroying everything and everybody, right? Out of this selfishness. Again, we all make mistakes. Everybody's got a story. That's not where we're going. But the people that are incensed upon that, this is archetypal energy, selfish, just selfish, shallow, greedy. And this is distorted masculine energy on the board. Even if it's a woman. Did you hear that? Even if it's a woman. Because there's a whole lot of women that primarily operates out of distorted masculine energy. So don't get stuck on the gender. When you guys hear me saying, distorted masculine, it's the distorted masculine energy. But it could be in a woman. Okay? Because, honey, there's a whole lot of them in my blood. I just want to tell you now. A whole lot of them. Whole lot of them. Kinfolk. As it is probably with you. Okay? So don't get caught up on that. Okay, these could have been, like I said, this could have been authority figures, caretakers, mothers, fathers, siblings. Okay? This is what was taught, and this is what was displayed. Again, whether this was directly or indirectly, consciously known or not. conduct. It's conduct. It's not our labels we subscribe to. It's not the belief system that we put on a check mark when we're filling out something and we check it and we say we Christian, and we check it, we say we Presbyterian, we check it, we say we're Catholic, we check it, we say we're whatever we say we are. That ain't what we're talking about. What were we taught? What were we taught? And we just live life, bumping through life, never challenging it. Why? Because we were not taught to challenge it. We were not taught to think for ourselves. Hi, team. Let's clarify the first column. Thinking man and the king. Okay, in terms of emotions. In terms of emotions here. Thinking man and the king. In terms of emotions and behavioral health. From the behavioral health deck. Thinking man and the king. Got a couple that's hopping here. And thank you, light team. Wild card, anger. Oof. All right. Jealousy is coming out. Oh boy. I know y'all can't see it, but ooh, child. Jealousy. As uncomfortable as it can feel, jealousy can also be enlightening. Okay? It says, acknowledge it by saying something like, hey, jealousy, I know that you're a totally normal human emotion we're all wired for. Welcome to the party. Next, see what data your jealousy is offering and know that you get to decide if it's helpful or not. Take a moment to look at your values with the insights from that helpful data. What did jealousy help you learn about yourself? These values can act like a GPS to help you decide what to do next and how you want to respond. Okay, some of us have dealt with people that were taught to kind of hide this jealousy here with anger. We got a lot of anger, we got jealousy to hide it through excessive focus on this material world with this king energy in the shadow. Okay, jealous of others, focusing on this external, feeling entitled here. Wow, why is anger here, team? Yeah, harboring anger, it came in the reverse. We were taught, you know what I'm saying, to try to cover up the jealousy and the anger by focusing on the material world. Okay? We could have even been taught, some of us, like that's the way of life and shit, bitch. Oh, let me focus, like that's a healthy thing. Oh, let me focus on, well, let me focus on that. In an unhealthy sense, you guys. Because jealousy is normal. It's the reaction and what you do with that determines if it's no longer healthy. Because it's supposed to be, you know, serving as some kind of compass as to what needs to be dealt with in us. We have dealt with individuals in our lives that don't know nothing about this stuff and they never dealt with it, regurgitated it, chances are projected it onto us, and then some of us became just like that. If we didn't become that, we were on the receiving end of it, dealing with masculine energies, even if they're in the body of women that have jealousy issues. And they try to cover up their jealousy and their anger by focus on this external world, thinking that that's going to get rid of the anger and the jealousy, and it never does. Because it's a soul issue that needs to be dealt with. It's an inner child issue that needs to be dealt with. But this is what we're taught, directly or indirectly. Okay, again, this ain't got nothing to do with the labels we subscribe to, because most of us have managed to get that fucking down pat. Down pat. Sadness. We're taught to hide our sadness here. Some of us are taught to hide it. To pretend. It's like a pretend energy. Or to, what does it say here? Name that person that you feel ready to communicate these needs to and take a step today to reach out to them. We were taught to not even deal properly with sadness. And it could be wow. It could be for some of us because anytime we did, we ended up getting tied up because of people that were not healthy. Anytime you may have tried, because of people being in a toxic rescuer energy here, they use it to get you tied up. Hide your sadness. People, oh yeah, look, because it says here, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. So some of us, depending on what side of this we landed on, we could have taught like, man, when people help you, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Then it's this obligatory energy that kicks in. Now you feel indebted. So it wasn't that, oh, people are helping out of love and sincerity. It's like, gosh, bitch, you know, every time I have tried to reach out or to get support, since everybody needs somebody sometimes, everybody. But every time that happens, this is what happens though, because we have dealt with the shadow energy of the rescuers, okay, depending on who you are. Meaning, sure, they'll help you, but this is what it's going to cost you. You don't have your freedom, you don't have your liberties, you don't have your own, you know what I'm saying? You're obligated to stay tied to them or something. And we've seen this either displayed in the relationships around us from the beginning, probably. Wow. Interesting. All right. So I have sadness, I have anger, and I have jealousy that's coming out. We were not taught about those emotions properly and how to deal with them properly. And these are the issues. That's why we see what we see playing out. I'm just going to keep it on the 100. Blossoming abundance, Don Juan. Joy. Ooh, child. ooh, child. Yeah. Some of us have been taught this is where you find your joy and your happiness is being a hoe. Having sex with a whole lot of motherfuckers to get your abundance here with this Don Juan. You heard? It's an archetypal energy. It's hardwired. So we could have had those that were before us in that energy. So it could have been your mother, your father, you know, whoever took care of you, whoever were the caretakers and leaderships in front of you. Okay? Sisters, aunties, cousins. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, uncles, you know what I'm saying? Daddy, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, but this energy of, ooh, this is fun. You get your joy out of using the power of romantic attraction for personal private agenda, man or woman, to get money. Wow. My God. Some of us could have been taught like that's the only way. So we believe that that's the only way. We believe we have to tie ourselves to a connection. We believe we have to be a hoe, or we have to be fast loose with our body, or we have to use our, yeah. That's crazy. But it's true. With this root chakra here, it's definitely true. Yeah. As survival. Like we were taught, some of us were taught this like as survival. And then stayed there, like just never learned anything else. Just never fucking learned anything else. Wow. That's a trip. And ideally, you know, depending on who you are and what side, you know, if you're on an ascension path, we're supposed to be here healing this shit. Okay? Healing it, dealing with it, moving through it. But we have people that we have dealt with in our surroundings that are often still in that energy, and then they try to keep you in that energy as well. Because why, you say? Because they themselves aren't seeing it and doing the work that they are supposed to be doing for themselves here. Wow, lighting. What were we taught? What were you taught about relationships, about life? Past what we subscribe to, our labels, our routines, our religions, our belief systems. All of this shit we put on for the world. But when it comes to real life, pass a bomb service and a bomb Reiki session. Real life. Shit we do on a day-to-day basis, the decisions we make, the conduct, the people we're choosing to lay with, the people we're choosing to partner up with, all of that is a part of it. And until we deal with these subconscious things and the inner child things, this will recreate itself. One way or the other, we can run across the country, across the globe, and it's going to show up in different faces, different spaces, different places, one way or the other. Knowledge, fun, channel, hold up, crossroads. Some of us have, you know, have been overly taught about like external knowledge of things and find that to be fun, but not getting stuck at the crossroads, never applying anything. Never truly applying anything from the inside out to get to true deep healing. Focusing on fun and shit. Let's have some fun. Or using knowledge just for fun, or like very trivial energy, but not used for the purpose in which it's supposed to be for, which is to transform your life, transform your soul, not just so you can sound smart. First, there it is. Insight. There's an 11 energy, peace, insight. Some of us, again, have been even taught to like hide our anger, like to stuff the anger when we find out, okay, that people have done stuff to us. Some of us have been taught to shut up. Empaths are usually trained in that way, to be the tongue biters, that no matter what they know, because they could be very insightful, that you better not say anything. You better not tell, you better not say anything, you better not speak up, you better not. Okay? Wow. Just to keep the peace, which is an unhealthy form of peace keeping. We should be making peace, but many of us have been indirectly taught, just shut up, don't say nothing, You better not say nothing. You better not tell. You better not. Just keep the peace. You don't want to ruffle feathers. Meanwhile, all this toxicity, this anger, this jealousy, this abuse of power, this selfish energy, this greedy energy, this shallow energy is happening. But depending on what side you're on, you're taught to shut the fuck up. You'll be penalized if you say something, bitch. Let me be penalized then, bitch. That's where I'm at with this shit. Bloomy bloom. Ain't 12 no more, honey. Second column. Yeah, light bringer. Look it. It came out in the reverse. Ooh, child. Light bringer. Some of us have dealt with people that have been indirectly taught or subconsciously programmed to try to take down light bringers. I talk about this shit all the time. Subconscious. When you don't deal with the gunk and mire and junk in your own heart and soul, you're hardwired. You're running off of something that's driving you, or someone is running off of something that's driving them to try to take down the light bringer, to try to tie up the light bringer, to act like you're helping. This rescuer energy here. But to tie them up. And some of us have been taught, indirectly, like that shit is okay. Sad, man. How to try to squelch the light, or to try to entrap people. To try to, like I said, steal, energy harvest, to try to steal somebody else's light. Shit. We've dealt with people like that. Okay? Snuffing out people because we ourselves don't want to do what we need to do to hold the light. Snuffing out people because we're karmics and not learning the lessons, whatever that is. It's hardwired, but it comes in this form. Rescuer. I'm here to help. No, you're not. No, they're not. They're here to kill. They're here to take down the light one, the light bringer. They're here to try to tie up light bringers. Some of us have dealt with people that were programmed running off of archetypal energy because they're locked in that fear and ego-based grid. Whether they know this or not, they are here to take down light bringers. They've been taught this. They've seen this displayed. Instead of dealing with soul healing. Some of us have been programmed to resist our own soul healing, or to resist those who bring light for soul healing. My goodness. Jesus Christ, man. And this is why when we start looking at our lives and our relationships and our conducts and stop fucking focusing on them goddamn labels, we'll finally get somewhere. Knowledge, look at this, is in the reverse. Knowledge is flipping out in the reverse. Good God Almighty. We were not taught about how you really manifest a true abundance. True, it's a frequency. True abundance, you don't have to be a hoe. You don't have to be a Don Juan. You don't have to use your feminine or masculine wiles. You don't have to, this is coming from the soul healing process. You don't have to steal. Rob, steal, kill, and destroy. You don't have to resort to trying to tie someone up, to chain them to your ass so you can have some smacks and shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't know it though. See, until we deal with that, we're still just running off of this. That's it. No knowledge. None. Zero true knowledge about where real joy comes from, real true abundance. We're taught to over-focus on external by any means necessary. Somebody is taught by any means necessary. That is the fear ego-based grid. That is the karmic grid. That is the survivalist grid. By any means necessary, meaning I will operate in lack of integrity. I will impersonate another. I will attempt to kill someone. That's what this means. Has nothing to do with the labels we subscribe to, because these would be the very people that subscribe to many wonderful labels. Yet they still conduct in this manner. Yeah, we were not taught about healthy boundaries, because boundaries were violated in our lives, depending on if you're on the empathic side of the scenario. But we were not taught about boundaries, whether having them or respecting them. Objectifying people. I call it pick-em parts and shit. Objectifying human beings like pick-a-parts. What kind of bullshit is that, bitch? You know what I'm saying? But that's what some of us, I'm telling you. Ooh, I want to use you for this. Ooh, I want to use you for that. Ooh, I want to use you for this. Ooh, in an unhealthy sense. Ooh, I want to use you for that. Ooh, pick 'em parts, bitch. Ooh, I want your energy. Ooh, I want your hoo-ha. Ooh, I want your wiener. Ooh, I want your business. Ooh, I want your creativity. Ooh, I want your video. Ooh, I want to be you. Ooh, I want to be you. Ooh, I want to be you. So I'm going to violate you. Ooh, I want to be you. So I'm going to violate you. What the fuck? We were not taught the courage we would need to love ourselves and transform our lives and to put up some healthy boundaries here. We were not taught that. We were taught that we supposed to let motherfuckers, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. We were taught you supposed to let motherfuckers treat you any old kind of way, say what they want to say to you if they older than you. Treat you any old kind of way, say what they want to say to you if they got some fucking title behind their last name. Treat you any old kind of way, say what they want to say to you if they gave you somewhere to lay your head on my pillow, bitch. Like, we're taught... Bullshit. We ain't doing that. We're going to break through all of that. But we have to be willing to look at it. Can't break through nothing you ain't willing to look at. Just saying, yo. What's the final messages, team? So we got the lowdown, bitch. We got light in the reverse, knowledge in the reverse, straight up. Just straight up. Insight, resisting ascension. That 11 energy here. Or people that resist ascension, use insight in the wrong way. Too primitive. Too primitive, man. We're taught to stay just that, primitive. Until we choose otherwise. So let's see, for those of you, I want to give some final messages for those of you that you're like, yeah, man, oh, bully blown bitch. Shit, girl. You heard me? For those of y'all where you like, blooms. Oh, bloomy bloom. I certainly, was raised in this way, or that was the kind of attitude and the mindset that I was reared under, or I was cultured into, and I became it, or I suffered on the receiving end of someone who became it. Okay. What's shit, bitch? It's like help motherfucker. Like, okay, Bloomy, we looking at it, we gonna deal with it. You heard me? Alright. Let's see. Light team, for those that are sincere, and these are the people that are trying to heal and wake up and truly trying to transform their lives, no matter how early or advanced in the stage they are. but they're wanting to change this. They don't want to stay in the low vibration of a king, in the low vibration of a rescuer, in the low vibration of Don Juan. They don't want to stay there or allow people to keep them there. They want to ascend to the light attributes of a king, which is enlightened, benevolent leadership that is benefiting those, enlightened, benevolent leadership to benefit those that are in their charge. They want to become the light attribute of a rescuer, providing strength and support to others in crisis. Acts of love with no expectation of reward. Did you hear it? They want to come into the light attributes of Don Juan, which is spotlights your positive, seductive qualities, bitch. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. All right. So let's see what some guidance is for y'all's and shit. You heard? All right. The king, the rescuer, Don Juan. It's gonna be good, bitch. All right, so what we got for the king? To assist somebody with moving into the light attribute of the king. It says here, quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass fuck mindsets. You're gonna have to learn how to not give a fuck about what people who want to stay stuck in the shadow, or want you stuck in the shadow, or want to use you, or to have you be in the shadow. You have to get over giving a fuck. You got to get over trying to fit in. It says, quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. To be a leader, you got to have that. A king is a leader, whether this is a man or a woman, in masculine energy. You can't be over too worrying and shit, bitch. It says enlightened. And it's saying stop giving a fuck about basically unenlightened motherfuckers. Enlightened. It also says benevolent, which means these kings aren't operating in malicious energy for nobody. Not for $1 or 15 cents, bitch. Not for a house, not for a fuck, not for nothing. Not for clout, not for recognition, bitch. Not to fit in no damn group, bitch. It says they're gonna operate from benevolence to people that they're overseeing or assisting in some kind of way. They not finna be projecting no malicious energy. But in order to do that, you gotta not give a fuck about those that are not enlightened, in a sense of their opinion. People with a shitty ass fuck mind. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass minds. Oh, you heard me? Then it says here, vibrate, and this we're still clarifying for the king now to get into the light attributes here. Not violate. Wow. What the fuck? Vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. It wanted to come out in reverse. And you know what I feel is really being said? Because for the most part, people, when you vibrate high and you stop caring about what people think and you step into your leadership's energies and your enlightenment and start operating like that, the bulk of people are going to fall back. The bulk of them. Okay? But there will be some. I call them the sandpaper people, the antagonists. Okay? That will still try to push their energy and their agenda. Okay? And so what I feel like with this, with it coming in reverse, you have to know how to like just not even give a fuck and not even entertain. Boom, bitch. I'm not going to get into that. Cutting ties with people that are still in that frequency. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not going to even tussle with you. I'm just not going to do that. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. You heard me. And be cool with it. Your cutoff game gonna have to be tough, bitch. If you gonna walk into the leadership of the king, man or woman, your cutoff game got to be strong. Because there will be people, the ones that don't fall off, still trying to push their negativity, their agenda. They're still trying to bully and bogart, and you're gonna have a strong cutoff game. Like, kings don't argue unnecessarily. We make executive decisions and we're done. Night night. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. You know what I'm saying? Well, now, the rescuer, to get into the lighter attribute of the rescuer, it says prayer is dope as fuck. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts of love with no expectation of reward. In other words, you ain't got to sell me your soul, bitch. You ain't got to give me your whole food stamp, SNAP benefits, bitch. You don't have you ain't got to sign over your SNAP benefits, motherfucker. You ain't got to, I'm being funny, but see, I'm exposing predatory energy that takes advantage of vulnerable people situations. You heard me? To disempower you, to make you feel stuck. We're trying to help you know. You're trying to make sure I can't ever leave. All tied up. You're trying to know. You're trying to make sure that I only got just enough to survive so that I can't ever leave. So I'd have to be here forever trying to leave. Oh. See, those are narcissists. I'm telling you, I got their playbook. That's why they hate me. I'm good with it though. Now, prayer is dope as fuck. So it's about, meditation, try not to get too hung up on the verbiage of what that is, but meditative, you know what I'm saying? In order to first and foremost help yourself, releasing people and wishing them well to some degree. I'm still on the fence with that because I know energy now, and it's like, no, I ain't sending shit, bitch. You did some crazy, because I spent years sending love and light, and these people were still sending me wicked shit. And my children, so I don't appreciate that. So I ain't sending them that shit. But more so about yourself and just about releasing people. Okay, if you want to ascend it to the lighter attributes, it's about releasing people. And when you do want to, help people, doing it without an attachment, or allowing yourself to receive help, assistance, if that's something you need from people who operate in these lighter attributes. In other words, meditate and seek guidance before you take the help of somebody that's so-called talking about they fucking want to help you. Tapping in to see, should I even take that? Or am I going to end up holding my head if I take this so-called help? Because they're going to be butting their nose where it don't fucking belong. They're going to be scheming behind my back with motherfuckers, acting like they ain't doing it. Okay? They're not going to respect my goddamn boundaries. They're going to think I'm here to be their fucking, servant girl, got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we ain't doing that. Should I take that? Is this high vibrational support? If it's not, please team assist me on manifesting that. Because why? I'm tired of getting myself all tied up with motherfuckers coming in acting like they want to help me. And the truth is they're trying to stop me from healing and moving on from their ass. Child. Don Juan. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. So I believe this is about more humility, okay? And like stop perpetrating, stop trying to be a player, stop trying to like, no, I'm good. I'm that motherfucker. I can get any dude I want. I can get any guy I want. You know what I'm saying? Like being vulnerable. I feel like this is more about like being vulnerable, like showing your real selves. And then even admitting if you have an issue, because, you know, real strength and courage is, it ain't like not having no issue. It's how are you dealing with this? Do you have the strength to face, like, man, I have some archetypal energies that I was a hoe because my daddy taught me how to be a hoe. And now it's up to me. I can't lean on this for the rest of my life. I can't escape out of, okay, what the fuck are you going to do about that? Now that you know where you got it from, what are you going to do about it? Because you're responsible for the knowledge that you have. Are you going to heal those things within your own soul so that you're no longer that? Are you going to allow yourself to become vulnerable and admit that you need some help? Whether this is addicted to being a gigolo, you know, prostitute, whatever that energy is, or allowing people to project that onto you. You see what I'm saying? It's about vulnerability here. You can't save your face and heal. I've been saying this though. This is why I'm talking about this is past the factoids. It's past the knowledge. It's past the labels that we subscribe to and we check on a box and that we post on Instagram and Facebook. It's past all that. Though these things are not hard to do. It's not hard for any of us to subscribe to a label and to perpetuate it on some platform somewhere. But taking down that mask, there are people that are terrified of it, terrified narcissistic energy, because they feel like they're going to be, I don't want to get too far off into that. But the only way to change this is the vulnerability. How do you fix something you're not willing to heal or reveal or admit, or, you know, how? You don't. That's my whole point. You don't. You just subscribe to a routine, a label, some shit, bitch, bitch. But ain't nothing changed, bitch. Until we're willing to say, I have, and be sincere about it. Not when we're scheming. Not when we're trying to use fake vulnerability to scheme and weasel our ass and some shit. I'm talking about for real. Where it's like, yeah, we may hurt, it may be uncomfortable, it may feel some kind of way because we ain't used to that. But it's like, God damn it, I'll be goddamn if I stay the rest of my life in this kind of energy, ruining my whatever time I got left, as well as whatever's near and dear to me left. It's not that goddamn serious. If I don't want to keep passing this on and further perpetuating it by denying it, this is why a lot of families can't heal as I speak. They can go to church, but they can't heal. How can you heal something that you won't even admit? How can you heal something that you're trying to push under the rug? How can you heal something that you're not even facing is the reason why the sores and the pus is festering in one's life? You can't. But this is the way, yo. Okay? You're going to vibrate high, bitch. Your cutoff game is going to be strong. You're going to stop dimming your light, bitch. You're going to stop giving a fuck with motherfuckers with shitty ass minds, bitch. You're going to take your leadership role like, fuck that motherfucker. You're going to meditate on who you should help. You're going to meditate about who you should be helping and who you should not be helping. That's another lesson. Because some of them be karmics and they supposed to be walking out some lessons and we getting in the fucking way. You're going to meditate about, you know what I'm saying, who you receive help when you need the help. Because some of this shit is designed to trap your life. So they can kill you. So they can make you stuck. So they can use you. So that's what we're going to do, bitch. We're going to meditate, bitch. We ain't going to just be doing shit off the cuff. We're going to be like, hold up, wait. Hold up, wait. No thank you, bitch. Hold up, wait. I'd rather struggle first. Hold up, wait. Not gonna let you kill me. Hold up, fuck your tater chips. Just something. I don't want your snacks. Something. I'll find my own weed. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your issue is. Fuck that. Shit, cause shoot, bitch, you trying to tie me up, bitch. Fuck that. Trying to get me in trouble, bitch. You use my social security number, bitch. Fuck that. No, thank you. I'm good. Love and acceptance. Oh, y'all laughing at me. You know what? They laughing at old Bloomy Bloom. Okay. So for the king, all right, light attributes. What energy is supporting y'all to help you to keep on keeping on, to keep moving forward, to deal with these toxic roots and paradigms and programmings in your life and things that have been deeply ingrained that you're trying to heal through and release, right? The king, light team. What energy is supporting the light attribute of a king? What energies are here to support someone here? That's what I'm talking about. You heard me? It's going down, motherfuckers. It's going down, bitches. We got light activation, yo. This has been coming out. It says here, shine your light, which goes in alignment with the other card right here, right? Quit dimming. Shine your light. Your internal guidance system is coming through loud and clear. So you have to take the leadership role. Okay, this is the energy that's helping some of you. Like, all right, boom, bitch. You're getting some activations, bitch. And Egyptian energy, there's an ascension. Some of you all are ascending. Seraphis is here. Okay. Ooh, and my ear just, what the hell? Yeah, I heard, as soon as I said that, one of my ears went, and then it went away. Seraphis Bay Ascension, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness because the light is here. Ooh. He kind of hot if he take off the eyeliner. I'm just kidding. But he is, though. I'm like, why you gotta be sexy and shit? I'm trying to focus on ascension right now. And then he gotta be sexy and shit. What? Okay. Holy Spirit is here for some of you. Holy Spirit of light, miracles. There's some miracle energy coming through to help y'all to get through all of what you went through. It says expect miracles, okay? Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally because Spirit has your back. So this light activation and ascension, Source is stepping in here, okay, to help y'all step into your kingships, if you will, right? The light attribute of a king, a true leader. okay? A high vibrational leader, right? Not one that is selfish and greedy and entitled and so overindulgent and fucking bully and bitch. Anyway, give to the wrong shit, invest in the wrong shit, negligent, but the lighter side of it. All right, so for the rescuer, what energies are helping the collective to get into the light attributes, the proper balanced energy of the rescuer archetype? Hold up. Oh. Well. Somebody learning something from a teacher. I got a teacher energy that's coming in. I got Yeshua's twin, Mary Magdalene, coming through. The teacher awakens. So look, now we got masculine and feminine. It says here, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. This could be about rising up, speaking up with this rescuer energy, speaking what needs to be said, okay, meditating and speaking. Mary Magdalene energy is here to teach somebody something about help, what to invest in, what not to invest in, also what to receive, what not to receive, because if it's a low vibrational energy, it's designed to trap you. Somebody could be learning from a teacher right now. Ooh, Lady Venus is here. Truth is being revealed. Okay, so you got some kind of truths are coming through. Venusian energy. Deep insights are coming to you from heaven and the astral realm. These are energies that are helping somebody to get into the proper rescuer energy here. Lighting, Don Juan. What's going to help somebody get into this? Says light attribute. I'm something else. I know I'm something else, y'all. I'll be good. Don Juan. Damn, bitch. Ooh, we got higher learning, Melchizedek. You have learned from this experience. This must be a masculine that has learned about. You have learned from this experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. So this is about, just continuing to learn about sexuality, healthy sexuality, about where true abundance comes from, about over focus on the 3D. But somebody has learned a lesson. Melchizedek energy is coming through. Somebody has certainly learned. A Don Juan, either a Don Juan learned or somebody who dealt with a Don Juan. Okay? Done learned shit, bitch. We done learned our lessons. Look, we have... Look. We have, it says, Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Some of you guys are alchemists. You're alchemizing all of this toxic sexual energy that you were programmed with, that you inherited from bloodline and culture. Okay? And your traumas and all of that. It says, move beyond your current challenges and then focus on what you desire. So this is an energy that's stepping in to help you all move, or somebody move out of focusing on what has already happened versus healing and ascending into where you're going now. Where you're going now, that you have learned these lessons. Okay, where you're going now. Because there's some alchemy taking place here. There's some soul expansion. Yeah. You understand the connection between all things. Many of you are starting to understand now. Okay, it's been a long road, but you're starting to get it. Okay, so we got a light activation, bitch, that's helping an ascension that's helping somebody to step into leadership role properly as a king. We have Mary Magdalene coming in. Ooh, I'm gonna let that go. But anyway, we have Mary Magdalene here to help somebody deal with the rescuer energy. Interesting. Somebody needs to say something, bitch. Somebody need to say something. I'm telling y'all, because this wouldn't be here. Somebody's like, you finna say something, bitch. It's time to say something, bitch. Could be a man. Don't have to be a lady. Then we got higher learning. So lessons learned, helping somebody to move forward and to keep learning and keep growing and focusing more onto where we're going versus where we've been once we stop and assess it. There's people who want to move on to where they're going without learning these lessons, without looking at this shit, assessing it and dealing with it and wondering why it shows up at the very next the stop sign. Damn, I moved across the country, bitch. I done went across the country. I went somewhere, motherfucker don't know me or my life, and this shit still happened. Correct. Until we deal. Right? That's the name of the game. All right, yo. I hope y'all enjoyed this little random kind of sort of reading. It wasn't a full reading. I will be back maybe with an actual full reading depending on how I'm guided. But this was all about what we were taught, or somebody, what we inherited, our attitudes and mindsets and beliefs about relationships and life, not our subscription. I subscribe to Christian. I subscribe to Buddha. I subscribe to, I used to call it, wait, don't laugh at me, y'all, because I used to mess this up constantly. I'm like, what the hell is the name, bitch? I used to call it pedestrian, and it's not pedestrian, it's Presbyterian. I was fucking shit up. I'm like, oh Lord. I digress. Okay. We're not talking about our subscriptions. We're talking about what we run off of, behind the scene, how we do life, how we show up in the world, how we show up for ourselves, how we approach things. What is our attitude and mindset about things, again, beyond our subscription, because we got subscriptions, but we still ain't looked at why the fuck we got certain mindsets and attitudes and why we do what we do. And still regurgitating it is on recycle, repeat, 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 repeat. Groundhog Day, repeat, repeat. We go to church though, but repeat, repeat, same shit. Repeat, repeat, still toxic. Repeat, repeat, still hoeing. Repeat, repeat, still lying. Repeat, repeat, still killing. Repeat, repeat, still cheating. Repeat, 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 repeat. Still money hungry, still money hungry, still money hungry, still money hungry, still money hungry. But we subscribe. Hopefully this helps. You can do it. You heard me? Some of y'all might be wondering what this is. It's coming off, but these were codes when I was doing something last night. But we got this. You got this, okay? Keep on keeping on. Here I come out. Go. I know I'm silly. Gotta make the best of. Like I said earlier, some of us have learned how to be silent because, I don't want to, It's toxic though. Meanwhile, you're being abused, misused, used as somebody's doormat, used as somebody's old slave boy, old slave girl. All sorts of crazy, psychopathic, sociopathic shit happening. Don't say nothing. They're not gonna believe me. I don't give a fuck. When you get to this energy right here, I'm telling you, this is where your power comes in. The I don't give a fuck. When you get the I don't give a fuck frequency. They're not going to believe me. Too bad. That's too bad. Not for you, though. Too bad for them. Because if they were a part of the fuckery or entangled in any of that type of shit, they'll see why in time. Let them talk about you. Hey, that's a part of this ascension path. Let them do it. Let them make you out to look crazy. These people will eat this before it's done. Let them do it. Remember, it says quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass minds. And you know who they are by their conduct, and you don't need someone outside of yourself to come and give you a stamp of acceptance and approval of whether or not this shit was something toxic or shitty. You know. You gotta keep on. You gotta keep on keeping on. Right? You can't keep on keeping on, bitch, when you're dealing with this kind of shit. You gotta move it out the way. Because they just want you to stay. They just want you to stay. They want you to stay stuck to them. Bitch, you gotta tell them motherfuckers, kiss your ass. Keep moving on. I'm bad, right? But I love all my high vibers, though. I'm kissing y'all, okay? All right? Warriors, man. Divine feminines, divine masculines. You heard me? Okay? Yeah, they tried to kill you. They're going to pay for that. Promise. That warrior, goddess, God energy. They gon' wish they didn't fuck with you. They gon' wish they didn't fuck with you. By the time your spirit guides get through, they gon' wish that they didn't fuck with you. They gon' wish they didn't fuck with you. They gon' wish they didn't steal from you. They gon' wish they didn't try to kill you. They gon' wish they wouldn't try to impersonate you. It's a price for that. Wanna play my energy? It's a price. You wanna be me? Okay, it's a price. Bad, huh? Somebody says, low key vibe. Wait, what is it? I know I'm being silly. We're already done with what we were doing, you guys. I'm just playing with y'all, having some fun, right? Just clowning. You heard me? Motherfuckers. I'm always singing songs and shit, bitch. They go. Guarantee. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's a part of the ascension. It's a part of, as long as we stay on that path, it's a part of it. Okay? It may look like in seasons certain things, right? But like everything else on earth, like everything else, cycles. shit, bitch. Anyway, let me get going. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep playing with y'all. Sending y'all love and light, wishing you well. The clock is winding down. I did a little short on my YouTube from Independence Day. It's a little clip. It's very short. It's all of 5 seconds long. And it's at that moment of that Independence Day where it goes, that clock, he's like, damn. It was winding down. Right before destruction was about to hit. Wait, playing with Big Dog. Wait. Oh, anyways. But yeah, like I was trying to say though, yo. It's like, clock winding down, bitch. Time's up. Shit. Done. I promise you, it comes a point to that. All right, so hang in there. Just hang in there. It's winding down. This is an important month. We're already almost finished with October, but you all be vigilant and understand. Okay, now is not the time to be lackadaisical with your own energy and your own life. Okay, and dealing with people that you know were a part of a lot of toxic shit. Ain't the time for that. It's time to command retribution and justice and to get out of the way so the universe can do just that. Okay? All right, you guys, I'll be back. Keep on keeping on.